We're going to explore how to optimize Apache POI's memory usage when dealing with massive Excel files, focusing on strategies that avoid streaming. 1. Minimize object creation. Apache POI's default behavior is to load the entire Excel file into memory. The biggest memory hog is often the creation of numerous cell objects. Instead of directly accessing cells using iterative loops and getRow and getCell, consider using iterators provided by POI. For example, use sheet iterator to traverse rows and then row iterator to iterate over cells within each row. This avoids holding all cells in memory at once. 2. Avoid unnecessary data loading. If you only need specific data from the Excel file, don't load the entire sheet. Use methods like sheet.getRow rowIndex to access only the necessary rows. If you're processing only certain columns, don't iterate over all columns in each row. Select only the required columns. 3. Data type handling. POI automatically handles various data types. Be mindful of how you're using these. If you only need numeric values, and the cells contain formulas, consider extracting the numeric result directly instead of letting POI handle the formula evaluation, which consumes more resources. Similarly, convert strings to numbers as early as possible in your processing if possible, reducing memory consumption. 4. Garbage collection. Tuning. While not directly a POI optimization, configuring Java's garbage collection, GC settings, can significantly impact performance. Experiment with different GC algorithms and parameters, e.g. using the XX plus use G1GC flag to find what works best for your system and dataset. Remember to profile your application to identify bottlenecks before tuning. 5. Use appropriate data structures. Instead of storing data directly in POI's objects, consider transferring the necessary data to more memory-efficient structures like arrays or custom objects. After extraction, release the POI objects to the garbage collector using row equals null, cell equals null, and similar assignments as soon as possible, potentially within the loop iterating through rows and columns. 6. Consider SAS, Simple API for XML. Parsing, if applicable. If your Excel files are in .xlsx format, which is essentially zipped XML, you can consider using a SAX parser to process the XML stream without loading the entire file into memory. Note, this requires more complex code and might not be suitable for all use cases. 7. Out-of-core processing. For extremely large files, consider out-of-core processing, which involves using disk storage as an extension of your computer's RAM. Libraries like Jumel can help. However, this approach increases I/O time. Remember to profile your code to pinpoint memory bottlenecks before implementing these optimizations. By combining these strategies, you can considerably reduce Apache POI's memory footprint and successfully process enormous Excel files efficiently.